Frickin' welcome back. Taylor's being crabby. Good morning. They're all tired, they're all exhausted, they're all starving. Morning.
Typical Ukrainian things.
What? You can't just say that.
Of course I can.
You don't know who Ukrainians are. Morning.
Poor and starving.
Poor
Let me check and see if the rain has stopped.
Poor and starving.
Still flooding.
Oh, jeez. Gee willikers, you know? You think you would hear it. Humans can survive 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern because it's falling from the frickin' sky. Rainfall should end in a day or two, right? Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here. But you don't really think it'll rain that long, do you? Anatoly. It's been days already. What makes you think it'll stop soon?
What makes you think it will stop soon?
Are you making fun of Karen? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Yeah. Panic is slowly creeping in.
Sure is.
Everyone's looking scared.
Yep.
Well, whose fault is that?
Not mine.
We need to survive. You need to survive.
Uh-huh. Karen and Gregor begin to
discuss next options.
What do you want to speak with the Karen? Anatoly.
No. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna think about how we've doomed everyone. Could you have rationed the supplies better? You crunch the numbers one more time.
You better crunch those numbers.
You could have reduced the amount of vegetables on the stew for the first day, but it was the first day. It was their first day. You had to impress them. I said this the last time we tried to record this, and it didn't record the frickin' audio. But that implies that they are not. You did not come with them. That was their first day, implying that you've been here longer, and that you need to impress them. Which I don't love. Keep going. Was there anything you could have done differently? What do you mean? Probably not. Probably not. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor. Notice how Karen's name is last?
Yeah,
I hate her.
That's because nobody fucking likes her.
You wonder if they're upset with you. Gregor calls the group over for a meeting. I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack.
I'm tired of clicking. Let's just turn this on auto.
I don't want to ask this, but it's time. Well, one of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go. Mariah, I used to swim all the time near my house. So I probably have a best chance of swimming through the floodwaters. No. Let me go instead. Give me this. You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Anatoly. You're as blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but, little guy, let me go. Gregor, sounds good to me.
Bitch.
Karen!
Bitch.
His arms are definitely the longest, so he'll probably be the best at climbing trees out of all of us.
Bitch.
No, that wouldn't be right. Gregor, let me go instead.
Bitch.
I get that none of these options are good ones.
Bitch.
But we need to find food or help.
Bitch.
What? Taylor's cranky.
Bitch.
Gregor grabs a branch from the wood pile.
Shut up your ass.
What is wrong with you?
Bitch.
He
Ah!
cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one from my hand. And the shortest will go outside to search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths, so you can tell which one's the biggest out of the bunch. You pick it. Watch the others and tell me. Will it be Gregor, Anatoly, Karen? Will it be it's Mariah. Looks like I've got the shortest. Mariah. It's okay. I watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for. Just swim until you find higher ground, then scout the area. Maybe you'll find a fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anatoly, and Gregor. I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye.
Bitch.
What? Stop it. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is. And then silence. I hate the big font. I hate it. It's so unsettling. And the sound when they leave the cabin gets me. And I hate that Karen's name is red. The fonts freak me out. That is the timer. It has been 20 minutes. Oh no, it hasn't. What happened? We'll cut that out. Cut the timer out. Cut that shit out. I don't know why it just beeped at me. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up waiting and waiting. The sun is completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to the bed. You get ready for bed and easily pass out. You have a strange dream.
Cool.
Can you read the dream? I can't read the dreams. They freak me out, man.
The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize. The other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking into the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her, and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips trees out by their roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina can't last forever. You're gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch a glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire.
It's chasm.
You fall into that pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake up in a cold sweat.
The flashing of the dreams too is unnerving. Like, I feel like I could read it just fine if I wasn't anticipating the pick. Morning! Everyone is quiet. Do you think she made it to higher ground? I believe in Mariah, I say as I am distinctively crying. Me too! She'll be fine.
Fuck you.
Right, little guy?
Why does he keep calling him little guy?
Because he's a little guy and Gregor's big guy.
Lamau.
So what do we do now?
Karen's
Just
taller
wait?
than him. Is Karen the tallest one there?
No. It just appears that way because her sprite is lit up. What do we do now? Just wait? Karen.
Karen?
How long? It's been almost a day since she left. Anatoly and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go out looking for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back? What are we supposed to eat, mice? Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back, she promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. What do you want to do today? What would you like to do today? In the bedroom? Yes. Perfect.
I didn't look at the options.
Don't worry about it. Hey! You don't have to lie to me. I know Mariah's not coming back. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one that would know would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore. He could have been a lifeguard, such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen seems deep in thought. Maybe it's better to leave her alone. You close the door softly. I can't stop thinking about the vegetable stew. I'd be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just strawberries. Ha 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 ha! I thought it was raspberries. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right now. You would too. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Night, 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 night. Fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse. You wake up in a cold sweat in a completely different room. Gee! I wonder why. Morning! Karen's looking worse.
Good.
You look like shit, Karen. Will you cook for the group today? Yes. Take out a cutlet of meat and we couldn't be cooking in the oven. You cooked meat. Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets up off the couch. Where did you three are looking at you, salivating? You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. You take a piece immediately and devour it. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is being stored securely, hidden so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. So, okay. That infinite soup, you can use the meat in the infinite soup, it'll keep it stored. They don't have power, right? They're like, it's set during Holodomor. Did they have power in Ukraine back then? Right. Well, they have running water, but like none of the lights are on. And do they have heat? Is there a fridge?
I don't think there's a fridge.
So, it keeps teasing the basement. You're storing it securely, but there's no fridge. So how do you expect to keep the meat good? You need to do something with it, and then let them stuff themselves full to get as many calories as they can, pack it on while it's good, and they'll be good for another what, like 30 to 45 days if they have their fill. Come on, man. Oh my god. Anna totally runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear her sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anna totally returns looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. I'm gonna read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay?
Books.
Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Who are we talking to?
Gregor.
Oh, that's right. Hey! Thanks for cooking the
music
meat
is so
earlier.
happy.
Thanks for cooking the meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from the hunger pangs. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. You really respected Mariah's boundaries.
Haha.
Thank you.
Ironic.
Gregor is more dense than you give him credit for. If there's extras, slip me some extra meat, okay? Gregor will remember that.
Yay.
Gonna go see how Anatoly is doing later. Here you go. I don't know what you did in this room. You have the bedroom all to yourself! Yay! What? Check the floorboard. You notice a bone sticking out. Is that a human bone? No, it's just a chicken bone. No big deal. Gross. Floorboard is looking a little loose. You could probably pry it up. You're far too weak to pull up the floorboard. Onion! Don't be a crybaby. It's just me.
Thanks.
Onion!
Boy!
We're just playing with some of the toys in this drawer.
Onion!
You're far too old to be playing with any of them. You're never too old for toys. Anyways, you need to attend a secret chompette meeting.
Boy!
Smell you later. Onion bounces out of the bedroom. The drawer has various children's toys in it. What's this?
Oops.
Aw, buddy.
Whoops.
Buddy.
There we go.
Oh, okay, cool. June 26th, 1862. Another body of a child has been discovered within the city of Zakopane, with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to early victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. This marks the fourth victim by the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. Take the bloody newspaper with you. Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating will just make them
What?
hungrier. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more.
Begging.
We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain you want to ration the meat better this time, and there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than today.
Shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
Next time. Yeah, please save the game. On a step. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Thank you. Alright,
Cool.
next time.
We'll catch this up. Pick it up.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Next video.
Alright, see you later. Bye.